Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and welcome to the Brian Tracy Show. Today we have with us one of the top financial professionals in America. He has 35 years of experience in financial planning. He's worked with E.F. Hutton, and he's built up a tremendous industry and a tremendous career. Welcome, Muthu Mudaliar. Thank you. Nice to see you, sir.
Glad to meet you, sir.
So now tell me about some of the great things that you're doing, some of the things that have enabled you to be so successful over the years.
One of the basic approach is I look for long-term relationship first.
Yes.
Because before I wanted to come into somebody's life,
Yes.
I should help them to have peace of mind and be comfortable with me first.
Yes.
Then only we qualify whether we want to do any transaction.
Wonderful.
So the first meeting I have is to make a decision whether we want to meet again.
Yes.
If they say no, I'm very comfortable with it. In fact, I ask them to say no rather than yes.
Right.
That makes it significant and they feel very comfortable and they open up their solution problem.
Yes.
Once they define the problem, which you agree,
Yes.
it's easy to find a solution.
Well, that's great. Well, now let's talk about your mission and your purpose. Why did you choose this field rather than some other field? And what are you trying to accomplish in your career?
When I came to this country 50 years back,
Yeah.
I had an engineering background,
Yes.
electrical engineering masters, joined IBM, very successful. Some of the chips I was involved with is sitting in the moon.
Wow.
But I see the country is full of opportunities. So to prepare the opportunity, I got an MBA in finance.
Huh.
Then my mission to get to this business is I want to meet the successful people so that I can interact with them so that I can find the right opportunity for me. But I love this business so much, I never looked beyond this.
Right.
So
what was the first job that you took? Was it with E.F. Hutton?
no, first job is IBM,
IBM. And then, but in financial services?
E.F. Hutton.
Yes. That's great background.
Yeah.
Great company.
It makes it so much easier
Yes.
to play with the numbers and do something else.
Yeah.
Being an engineer, I can relate to the engineer, which is tough to deal with,
Yes. Well, that's really important because engineers are usually not that flexible.
Yeah.
They tend to be very rigid in their thinking.
Yeah.
So for you to expand into a whole new field of endeavor is really something. Probably took a lot of courage.
Yeah, it's not but I come from a business family. We are not comfortable with getting a salary in our family. So this is natural for me.
Wonderful. Now, to be successful in your field, you have to be doing something unique and different, that better than your competitors. So what would you say that you do that makes you different and superior to other financial advisors?
Very simple. One thing is this. In this financial service industry, unless you are independent, you cannot promote yourself.
Right.
So I became independent.
Yes.
The second thing is you have to establish the trust.
Yes.
As a knowledgeable person and trustworthy. And to do that, I published 5 books to educate my customers.
Yes.
Because once you getting educated customers, they respect you.
Yes.
And they tell their problem, they accept the solutions.
Yes.
And one of the latest book is Amazon bestseller.
Yes.
And I am really proud to have an opportunity to have in the same book, Carlos Slim, the
Yes.
world's richest man.
Yes.
So that is a really kind of situations
Yes.
which make a difference in when the clients look at me.
Yes.
And one other thing I do, which is unheard of in this business, I do most of the business over the phone across the country.
Yes.
Not just local. Whichever place I live in, I have clients in California, I have clients in North Carolina, clients in New Jersey, all over the place.
That's wonderful. Well, having 5 books, writing a book, is one of the most important things you can do to build your credibility in this industry.
Yeah, I understand that.
Because, as you say, trust is so important.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have written about it and explained it in such depth is It really makes it more helpful and easy for people to trust you.
Yes, I learned that.
Right. So now, can you tell us a success story of someone who you came to you, one of your clients, and their financial situation was here, and then you took them to this level, and then something happened to them, and your services really helped them a lot. Can you give us a success story?
Yes, I have a very good client of mine,
Yes.
most important client, who is a doctor. His wife is also a doctor. He makes more than $1 million. She makes close to $500,000. When I met them first time, they were expecting me to give the financial and other things. I asked them, who is going to stay back to raise their 3 kids and give the warm food,
Right.
and they don't come to an empty home. They couldn't believe that questions, they don't know what to answer. But they accepted my recommendations. Then the wife decided to slow down the practice, keep the license. She was becoming a volunteer, kind of situations, and raise 3 kids as a medical doctors.
Wow.
And they represent more than $100,000 of income for me because of that relationship. I care for them so much about what they will get out of what my advice is.
Yes.
Beyond finance.
That's wonderful.
That is one of the reasons why most of them work with me, not just finance.
Yes.
Because I give them the confidence that we can overcome whatever challenges is there in finance.
Yes.
Plus something beyond.
So it's a complete approach to people's life as well as their financial situation.
Exactly.
That's great. Well, now, how can people find you if they want to get information about your services?
That's not easy. Because this is the first time I'm coming like a lamp out of the pot,
Yes.
Because they had to qualify more than their money.
Yes.
So most of my clients come from my interactions and through my clients' referral point of view.
Right. So, but if somebody wants to phone you or call you, how do they contact you?
Oh, very simple. I have a new website when I came here.
Yeah.
This is retirementsolutionsexpert.com.
Oh, I see.
And there are a lot of educational materials available, but I just want to focus on big problem this country has in this meeting. That's why I selected the name Retirement Solutions Expert. That is the biggest challenge this country has. Most of us are facing it right now.
Yes. We have 10,000 people retiring each day.
Yes.
That's a lot.
And there's another reason why I do that. Most of them use 401k, IRA, and the pension plan for their retirement.
Yeah.
It used to work until year 2000. After 2000, they had stock market collapse. They lost about 46% over a 3-year period.
Yes.
Then they just break even. Then again in 2008, they lost about 56%. Now they're hungry for solutions other than that.
Yes.
And not only that, they pay taxes. They don't pay taxes on the contribution like a seed. They choose to pay taxes on the harvest, which is the distribution.
Yes.
That means they don't get the tax benefit. They agree with the government, I'm going to pay more taxes in the future.
Wow.
So given those things, and I found a solution which can work for them, really help them to achieve what they really want.
So if you want to get your financial affairs in order, reduce your taxes, live comfortably on your retirement,
Exactly.
phone you.
Yes. I give you one solution, one idea. If you put $50,000 in the pension plan,
Yes.
after tax, even in a 40%, you pay $30,000. If they give me $25,000 to me for 5 years, they can get $1 million of retirement income, plus when they die, they get a leftover $1 million family or charity will get it income tax free.
Well,
You cannot explain everything else in this meeting,
right.
but I just wrote a book which is going to come next month, Retiring Without Risk.
Wow.
And for all the audiences, they can go to my website, Retirement Solution Expert. There are ways you can get those things free. Just not only that, a lot more information available for free. This is my payback to the community, which is good for me for so many years, so that they can benefit for the rest of their life.
Thank you very much.
Brian, I'm really glad to meet with you.
Thank you.
And give me an opportunity to relate it to your clients so that they can benefit from my services. Thank you very much.
Thank you.